everyone, welcome to the Early On. I'm Danielle. We offer programs for children and their families from ages 0 to 6 in Brantford and Brant County. Today I'm outside one of our resource centers that we run at the Early On, and often we see a lot of little squirrels running around, so I thought it was the perfect day to read a story to you about squirrels and also give you some tips on maybe how to take a picture of some squirrels or any wildlife that you see in your backyard or when you go on a nature walk. So the book I'm going to read today is called The Secret Life of Squirrels. The Secret Life of Squirrels by Nancy Rose. Mr. Peanuts enjoys activities such as cooking on his tiny grill. His hot dogs are delicious. Mr. Peanuts plays the piano beautifully. His favorite piece is Moonlight Sonata. Most squirrels would find that piece quite difficult to play, but then again, most squirrels don't play the piano. Mr. Peanuts likes to read. His favorite books are A Tale of Two Cities and Good Night Nut. He especially likes to read aloud. You may have heard him chattering in your backyard. Mr. Peanuts has a busy and mostly happy life, but once in a while he feels lonely. Being a clever squirrel, Mr. Peanuts has an idea. He sits down and writes a letter using his very best penmanship. Mr. Peanuts, dear cousin squirrel, please come for a visit. I promise you will have an excellent time. Sincerely, Mr. Peanuts. He mails the letter the very next day, then he waits and waits and waits some more. He checks his mailbox every day, hoping for a reply. One day he finds a letter waiting for him, and it reads, Dear Mr. Peanuts, my favorite cuz, thanks for the letter. It's been too long. Can't wait to see what you're up to these days. I'll be there soon. Cheers, Cousin Squirrel. Mr. Peanuts smiles as he reads the tiny letter over and over. Then he gets right to work. He wants to make sure everything is perfect for his cousin's visit. Mr. Peanuts dusts and cleans. He even vacuums under the rug. He does laundry, chattering to himself as he works. He is the tidiest squirrel around, and certainly the only one with a washer and dryer. Mr. Peanuts makes up his cousin's bed just so, with the sheets tucked in tight. He wants him to have a great night's sleep. He bakes his most delicious hazelnut chocolate cake. He tastes the batter just to be sure it is sweet enough. Mr. Peanuts takes a bath with his rubber ducky. A squirrel can never be too clean. He even brushes his whiskers. Just look at that handsome squirrel in the mirror. Finally, Cousin Squirrel arrives. He is just in time for breakfast. Mr. Peanuts and Cousin Squirrel both love pancakes. Later, the two squirrels go for a wagon ride. Mr. Peanuts soon learns that two squirrels travel faster than one. Mr. Peanuts teaches Cousin Squirrel how to play chess. Cousin Squirrel learns quickly. It is more fun to play chess with a friend, thinks Mr. Peanuts, even if you don't always win. It is a beautiful day, so they pack a picnic, and Cousin Squirrel makes his peanut butter sandwiches with an extra layer of crunchy peanuts. Mr. Peanuts has never thought to try that. It tastes scrumptious. That night, they build a campfire and scare each other with ghost stories, including the old haunted tree and the one-eyed owl. You can't tell yourself a ghost story, thinks Mr. Peanuts. You need a friend. The next day, they go out for ice cream. Mr. Peanuts has his usual scoop of peanut brittle. Cousin Squirrel tries the flavor of the month, buttery salted pecan. Mr. Peanuts and Cousin Squirrel are two rather unusual squirrels who have a wonderful time together. Having a friend makes everything twice as fun. Now that was a fun book. And some of those set designs were awesome. Did you know that the author Nancy Rose designed those? She's a photographer and she took the time to handcraft each set and take some pictures of some squirrels to incorporate into the book. She says the best days to shoot wildlife is on days like today, bright, overcast days. She says to start shooting things that don't move, like a flower or a tree or even a piece of food. Then you can ask a friend to maybe sit still and practice shooting them. She says to practice on your pet. Try to catch their personality as they're running around. And just as I'm out here, I can see a little squirrel running around. I wonder if they'll come into the yard. So if they do, I'll try to turn my camera around so you can see. Next, she says to have patience. You need to try and catch the silliness of the squirrel. They like to bury in the ground and climb up trees and eat peanuts. So if you have the time, put out some peanuts in your yard and see if any squirrels come around. It's important to take lots and lots of pictures in order for you to get better at what you're taking a picture of. Mr. Squirrel's right behind me. Do you see him? Right behind me, if you can see on the fence, there's a little squirrel. So I'm slowly going to try and get closer to him so you guys can see what he's doing. I believe he has a nut. He's chewing it. Now he goes down the fence. See him? Oh. He's on the ground. There he goes. Well, I hoped you enjoyed our story about Mr. Squirrel, and I hoped you like seeing some of the footage that I was able to capture on camera for you. Just remember, it takes a lot of patience. Thanks for joining the Early On today. Have a good day.